Brownson Unwana joins me live now to talk about the Euros. Brownson, France eventually won the Battle of the Titans yesterday, ending Germany's unbeaten run. What do you think that this win will, or how do you think this win will impact their confidence going into the tournament?
That win was very important for the French national team. I mean, if you're going against the German machine coming on the back of their unbeaten run, it's always very frightening. But if you look at the French national team from the midfield, I mean, solid midfielder had the Champions League winning midfielder, and of course, Paul Pogba, who has a way of getting it right with the national team. It was fantastic. And then you look at the front line of that French national side that has Mbappe, that has a Griezmann, and of course the Real Madrid superstar striker. Talking about what's his name again? But I mean, fantastic guys. You always know it's going to be a very difficult game, and I think the French national team, this will really boost their confidence going to the next round. The group they belong has always been termed as a group of death that also has Portugal in it. And if you look at the way Hungary held Portugal yesterday, let's forget about the 3-0 result that happened. You see that group is not a joke. So Hungary can still grab a point from either France or even Germany. So I mean, I don't envy this guy, but no doubt this is really going to boost their confidence going to their other games.
All right, Brownson. Well, talk about Portugal versus Hungary. The man Cristiano Ronaldo just wouldn't stop breaking records at all. With what you saw between Hungary and Portugal, are you confident that Portugal can go on to defend the title successfully?
I mean, I looked at the Portugal team yesterday, and I was very excited because you look at the team who has, I think Portugal, they are kind of specialists in producing best midfielders. And don't forget that the best defender in England last season was in that team yesterday. And then you look at the team that also has Cristiano Ronaldo, arguably the best player in the world in that team. Fantastic game for them. And if you look at the way they play, I mean, you have to give the Hungarian all the credit they deserve, and they were able to, sow those pressure. But when you play that kind of football, it's just going to be only a matter of time. Cristiano Ronaldo coming out to score that goal, fantastic, creates history for himself. Now he's just 4 goals shy of making another record. Only Iranian Ali has scored 109 international goals, and you can't bet that Cristiano Ronaldo cannot get 4 more goals in this tournament, to eclipse that one. Fantastic, must be said. I think they have all it takes to defend their title, by what I've seen other teams play.
All right, very quickly, Brownson. A number of games coming up today, 3 games: Italy versus Switzerland, Turkey versus Wales, and Finland versus Russia.
Yeah, it's going to be a crunch tie. I mean, if you look at the Italian team, they made a very emphatic statement in their first game. But if you are playing a Swiss team who are very strong, Gareth Bale in that kind of squad, and they know they have to win this one because their starting wasn't very good. It's a game that they must win if they must qualify. The good thing about the tournament is best losers, that's for some third places, would be considered. So if you cannot win some of those games, you need to amass some points, score some goals to be considered. So for the Italian team, I don't see any team stopping them because, Immobile is scoring from all cylinders. You've got Roberto Mancini, who is very experienced. As a club manager, is very successful. Coming to the national team, is doing so well with the Italian national team. This is one Italian team that I see score at least 3 goals per game. If you watch their last 5 games, you'll see how they score for free. So I think they'll take out any team in the group stage. I can't say same at the knockout stage, but right now they look so good to go. Turkey on the other side will be a very difficult team today. The Turkish national team, fantastic, didn't have a very good start, but I think today's game may not be a stroll in the park for them, but I think they'll do well to grab at least a point from this.
All right, Brownson Unwana, always very, very interesting having you talk sports with us on TVC Breakfast. Many thanks for sharing your thoughts with us.
Thank you very much.